Ultimate Halo now has a Discord. Go to the description, join the community, and let's talk some Halo. I've taken a bit of time to reflect on Microsoft's third-party developer event for the Series X. I also streamed it on the channel. I absolutely understand that fans were upset that there wasn't much gameplay, or hoped that Microsoft probably could have measured expectations just a little bit better. However, I think that the format could have been presented a bit more effectively. I think that the format in general didn't work because of the live nature of it. It was kind of off-putting, with it almost being slightly unprofessional in a way. But I will address the understandable reasons for this in the video, which leads on to why I'm worried about Halo Infinite's July reveal, but at the same time why I'm just as excited to see it.
Ultimate Halo.
Hey up lads and lasses, Fletch here from Ultimate Halo, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you're not already subscribed, please consider doing so. I do Halo videos on a regular basis on various topics, so please consider hanging around. Also, a like on the video helps out a lot, and in the comment section down below, let me know what you'd like to see in the Halo Infinite reveal in July. Curious to know what you guys want to see. First of all, I understand the restrictions set in place because Microsoft, due to COVID-19, are working from home, and they're absolutely right. The safety of their people comes first, and that will not be contested in any way. I respect that they're working hard, much like all of us in our lives, despite the trying conditions. However, I do have concerns about the Halo Infinite gameplay reveal because of this. My first suggestion is that this should not be a live event. So for people who traditionally don't spend a lot of time in front of a camera, you can quite easily get nerves, especially if you're up on a stage, for example. And when you are up on a stage, you actually do get quite an adrenaline rush. Trust me, I perform music and present it in front of crowds, and from experience I can tell you that when it comes to videos on a webcam and going in front of a crowd in an audience, they're not the same in any level. So it's not as easy as such to get yourself pumped up for it. But at the same time, we've also had plenty of awkward moments at E3 anyway, so I would absolutely say to remedy this, just pre-record the segments. There's less awkwardness, more production quality, and more of a focus on the content that you're actually saying, because when somebody actually picks up on an awkward moment or sees you slip up, it's easy to see the awkwardness and actually forget about the content that you're saying, so we want to see the content front and centre. Secondly, even though I appreciate that safety comes first, and I will always agree with that stance, it would be nice to see nicer cameras being used, less compression, and even some better lighting delivered to people's doors will help. I'm not saying get a production crew to Phil Spencer's house, absolutely not, because it's not even safe for them, for Phil, or his family. But if we can get him a basic camera, have someone remotely show him how to set it up, maybe have him sit or stand in front of the camera with a tripod, this will then drastically increase the production quality, and it will have a massive influence over people's perception of the brand. And I know a lot of people will look past it due to current circumstances, because I know not everybody has all this equipment, but it might actually give them the edge, especially considering that we don't know what Sony are planning in terms of their own marketing. Also, just to add to my previous point, better mic quality for everybody would be much better too. But my next big point is something that isn't directly Infinite related, but it is going to be a huge factor for the impressions made for the Series X and the Xbox as a brand. Microsoft really needs to come out swinging with gameplay and real gameplay demos of games running in 4K on the Series X, not highly edited trailers, but full-on gameplay releasing for the games coming out this year. The thing is, Infinite can look as great as it should do, but if there aren't any other games supporting it, then Infinite will be the Series X's only shining star, and we can't have that be the case. The thing is, Microsoft have some fantastic studios with some excellent talent behind them, and the more big games they come out of the gate with, the more light and social media attention that it puts on them, and in turn Microsoft and all of their titles. So let's put it this way, if Microsoft show off Halo to a good amount, then Halo fans will of course be happy, and it will get social media coverage, but at the same time, if there isn't anything else notable, the general populace's perspective will then consider it to potentially be a flop. But if they come out swinging with Halo, Fable, Forza, Hellblade, Scorn, Dirt, Assassin's Creed, Cyberpunk, and whatever else on their first and third party titles have up their sleeve, then that is great. Honestly, I think that illustrates my point pretty well, and I think this now leads on to why I'm actually cautiously excited about this reveal event. I am hopeful that Microsoft do follow through with this, and I'm actually excited to see all the games they've got up their sleeve, but I am also, as we can all imagine, extremely excited to see Halo Infinite, because we know how long they've been waiting to show off this game, and I do personally think that the game has been pushed back quite a few times in terms of an eternal perspective of when we are going to see it publicly. I think obviously with E3 and what else is going on, Microsoft wanting to have it been shown on Series X first, I think that's all had an influence. But at the same time, I do think that they are genuinely going to come out of the gate swinging. For those who would like to know what I think we'll see, I expect we'll get a campaign trailer, likely not full on gameplay in terms of a segment, but a reasonable length trailer with a mixture of cinematic and gameplay elements without giving away too much of the story, in an aim to express the premise and the direction of the game. Then I think that's when we'll see the multiplayer, could be a cut down match or even a trailer at that, and then I think they will tease when we can next tune in to see our next set of Halo gameplay and footage, and honestly I couldn't be more excited. So hopefully we're in it for a good time. I wanted to just do a quick video for today to express my thoughts. How are you guys feeling about the reveal event? Are you nervous? Are you excited? Let me know in the comments, and we've got plenty of Halo 2 anniversary videos later on in the week, and I will see you next time on the one and the only Ultimate Halo.
Subscribe now to Ultimate Halo for more unfriggin' believable Halo content.